We'll talk about yet another police altercation that has resulted in the death of another young man.
You see, yesterday the policeman, what he done is very unconscious. Because it's not easy to come and kill a man who supposed me, who give me food to eat. The policeman wanted to catch him. But the whole thing is like, you not going to stand there because you don't have anything inside your pocket. If you send him to the police station, it's going to be a long process, you get me? So for me, I will not agree for you to catch him. I'll run. So he ran to that water side, the lagoon. You see? Then we entered there. The time I was there, I wanted to come and remove him from the lagoon. The policeman told me that if I enter there, he will shoot me.
Recall, we haven't even gotten any feedback on the investigation about the military officer killing of Eric Ofotu, a resident of Ashamai. But in this case, after the man drowned in the Odona, a group of young men angered by his death marched to Adabraka police station and deposited his lifeless body. They also damaged some property. As usual, mainstream media coverage amplified the destruction of property as if it was at par with the avoidable death of a human being.
Maxwell Agbagba just returned from a community around Odona where residents vandalized police vehicles after they blamed police officers for disallowing them to rescue a neighbor.
This incident is unsurprising. Recall, residents in some of these low-income communities are typically the ones to endure the violence of police swoops.
This was done by organization of operational swoops across the breadth and width of the metropolis. So all the divisional commanders, all the unit commanders, every one of us had to go to the various criminal hideouts where we suspect we will have these criminals. And as part of our swoop, we were able to arrest over 178 suspected criminals.
Public Relations Officer for the police in Accra, ASP Efiatenge. In these swoops, the police, and sometimes with the military, arrest dozens of people they claim could be engaged in criminal activity. For instance, in September 2019, 410 so-called suspected criminals were picked up in a joint military and police swoop. Out of that 410, 12 were to be prosecuted for various drug offenses. These folks included traders, porters, drivers, and some unemployed folks who lived in Adenta and Medina. But make we be clear, this be gross violation of human rights. The police just they arrest so-called suspects and later then go screen them so say then go prosecute them if they find something. Often these so-called suspects are stripped down to their underwear and paraded in front of media cameras. These people haven't really been charged with anything. The police just the fish. If we understand, these so-called criminal suspects are targeted primarily because of where they stay. The police they claim say these places be criminal hideouts. But it's funny how uppity areas like East Legon never seem to be the site of police swoops. The police know they share the criteria for what be a criminal hideout or who be suspected criminal. At times, the possession of certain items become automatic evidence of criminal activity, a laptop or suspected leaves.
Apart from that, we had over 200 motorbikes. Most of them are unregistered. And even those that have even been registered, they even had fake registration number plates and what have you. We also had pump action, that is 2 pump action weapons, together with a number of cartridges, dried leaves suspected to be Indian hemp. We also had some laptops from some foreign nationals we arrested. Then again, we had some box of seeds that the police strongly suspect was marijuana.
Charlie, when these violent swoops happen, critical questions are often unasked. And this further normalizes this form of police violence and terror, often targeted at particular communities. Charlie, media folks need to ask hard questions and offer more nuance on these matters.